Now, have you seen the videos about people catching, I would say more of a glitch in the
Gonorrhea?
no, a glitch in the matrix, like airplanes just standing still.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting. I have a story.
Or like birds like glitching while they're flying.
I have a fucking story. Sunday, I was going somewhere. I was going somewhere. I had to run somewhere. I was going down a road by the airport, regional airport right here.
Mm-hmm.
But I was on the other side of bypass 4.
Okay.
Driving. I looked. I saw a plane very low. And I was okay, going on approach. And as I was looking at it, now it is coming to, it's going towards the airport. I'm going away from the airport.
Okay.
I looked at it, I was like, that motherfucker's not moving.
And
I kept looking at it. And, if I'm traveling 60 miles an hour, which I was because I had to pass 2 dump trucks.
It'll take you an hour to go 60 miles.
Yes. Thank you for that. The math lesson we had. But, if I'm going 60 miles an hour, because I had to pass some trucks, and this plane is going, I don't know how fast planes go.
1,000,000 miles an hour.
But on descent to this airport, it should look like it's accelerating because we are going in opposite directions, correct?
Yeah.
It looked like it was sitting still. And as I was driving past, I was looking at it. I mean, I'm literally turning my head like this. What in the At first, it caught my attention because it was so low. I was like, it's a little low for the approach. I mean, I was on Union Center on the other side of Sims.
Okay.
Heading towards like 747.
I have a feeling I know where you were going.
Right. By like Granger and all that.
I know where you were going. You were going to get a burrito, weren't you?
That's not important right now.
You son of a bitch.
Not important. But I was like, this son of a bitch is not moving. It should be going. I mean, it's just there. And I drove past. I'm like, I said, I have to turn around and take a video of this. But I was like, no, I'm hungry. It. And I know in my mind there has to be.
It's not important, but I'm hungry.
There's a rational explanation for this. It was decelerating or something. It was not standing still. It is impossible because I don't know much about aerodynamics, but I know how a plane gets lift. Air going over the wings causes lift. If you're not traveling fast, air doesn't go over the wings and you fall like a fucking rock. Correct? Pretty much. That's the layman's.
Yeah.
So, but for some reason, it had to have been an optical illusion.
Now we're talking.
It had to have been an optical illusion of some sort, but it looked to be like it was just hovering right there. A plane, it wasn't a jet. What goes in there. A private type plane, a Cessna type. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. It should have, going. And I saw a plane today coming home, going, and it.
I saw one landing when I was coming home too.
I was looking. It was like you could tell it was moving. This plane looked like it was just stuck in midair.
Maybe it caught a headwind and it was just.
Maybe I don't know. It had to. That's the only explanation. It's impossible because if it's frozen in time, why the fuck am I moving? You know what I'm saying? If there's a glitch in the matrix, I should be.
Maybe you got some bad ergot.
I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, but that's it. I've seen some others. And that's not too far. Remember a couple of weeks ago we talked about we both kind of saw something different. We weren't together, but
yeah,
in that general vicinity. Just
see, and that's what it's hard to lend any credence to it just because there is a private airport there, or whatever the you want to call it. But I don't know.
There has to be a reason. I haven't really researched. I've seen some videos and I've heard people talk about this phenomena. I've not researched it. There has to be a scientific reason or optical illusion, something.
Yeah,
something to cause it. It is, or there's a glitch in the matrix, and I'm the only real person on this planet. This is my reality.
Or it was a flying saucer and it was just kind of chilling.
But it's kind of interesting. And we are, for people who don't know, we are in Ohio. Wright Pat is in Dayton, Ohio, just probably 25 miles up north, 30 tops, 30
like that.
30 miles.
Maybe the pilot had to take a shit and he just put it in park real quick.
Maybe.
That should be in a fucking movie. She's like, oh, I gotta pee. Hold on. And they
Or-
just this plane just stops, and everybody's like, "Wait, what the?" He's like, "I didn't tell you that I owed you an explanation for all the science."
I know what happened.
What?
The pilot was up there. The passengers were getting rowdy. He said, "Don't make me pull this plane over." He had to go back and whoop some ass.
He's whooping some ass.
He pulled it over, whooping some ass.
He was and out the trash bag so he could throw away their toys. When
Or
he got
it's a secret U.S. military plane with super technology that has hover ability.
also
That's more plausible than it just stuck in midair and there's a glitch in the matrix. It's just weird. It kind of freaked me out. I was like, and I was kicking myself in the nuts for not pulling over.
I don't know. I'm kind of stoned. All I can see in my head is the pilot just because an airplane would have the same like column shifter as like an SUV back in the day.
Or maybe we have a kind of like a
What if he puts
Bermuda Triangle thing going on over here in Southwest Ohio.
I don't know. You think you have to put the emergency brake on too?
Probably. All right.
Like, oh man!
But
he comes back with like a Slurpee and a Slim Jim from nowhere.